We've had our camper about a year now, and when we first got it, we bought a brand new gas tank. Anyway, it's just run out, and the gas tank is inside here, and it's surrounded by the water tank. So I'll just remove all this so then you can see where it is. You can see what we've got in our cupboard. Jump leads, because you never know. Hoover. This is really useful. That's just a compressor for pumping up the bike tyres and also the car tyre. Some spare oil, a puncture repair kit. That is an emergency brew kit, so you can boil your kettle or boil water in your cup.
Always needs an emergency cup of tea.
Yeah, exactly. Candles, spare straps, and take this out. So then you can see you've got access now to this area. There's some sort of master trip switches there. We've taken these additional shelves out just because it gives us a bit more space for the IKEA box. So now I've removed that, you can see there's this big sort of trap door, and you rotate this and this screws in and out of the water tank. This is the main water tank for the vehicle. It's very cleverly designed. It's nice and safe as well. Number one, it's got a seal on here to keep any gas that might escape. I can smell a bit of gas there, so it's doing its job. And then you can see down inside there that it's cocooned by the water tank. So I also carry an emergency toolbox, washing line, and in here an adjustable spanner, which you're going to need to take your gas tank out. So first of all, turn the gas off. There's the knob for turning the gas off. That has a thread the correct way that you'd expect, so you turn it clockwise to turn it off. Is then, can you see just here, to stop it rattling around as you drive along, there's a nice little fabric, or foam rather, chock. You just push that down the side. That stops it rattling around. Very simple, but Volkswagen make that work. And then you undo the fastening from here. Right, so I have my spanner. It needs to be quite a big spanner, or a plumber's wrench, something like that. And you need to undo this fitting here. This pipe belongs to the vehicle because there's the regulator attached to the end of it here. That is all part of the California, and this is the gas connector here. And it's worth noting that the gas connector is a reverse thread, so it's a left-handed thread. So that means to undo this, it's like you would be normally tightening it up. So I've got to turn it clockwise to undo it. This one was put on by a caravan centre, so they did quite a tight job of it, but there we go. I've just taken the worst of it off. So when you're out and about travelling and you need a new gas tank, the one to look for is Camping Gaz with a Z, and the size of cylinder is called a 907. There it is, 907. You can get smaller ones, I think, but to be honest, if you've got a double burner like what all Californias have, then this is the replacement one. And it's a lot cheaper to go and replace this, because if you just replace it, you just pay about 35 euros, something like that. If you buy a whole new one, i.e. or if you want a spare, then you have to buy the metal container as well. So I'm going to go down to our local camping shop and go and change this in now. So I've just got back from the camping store, and here's the new 907 Camping Gas cylinder. It's just a refill. What you've got to remember to do, which I didn't show before I went, is that this adapter stays with the vehicle. So when I took off this one, you undo that one as we showed you earlier, and then you take off this one. You can't just take this one off, because otherwise you'll have to unscrew that and this pipe will all get tangled up. So you take it off there first, then you take this one off, which is the correct thread. You hear it hiss a little bit, and then you give it back to them like that. So this is our regulator. Put that one on. Just hiss as it first goes in. Keep turning it. So this is the correct thread, or the normal thread. Alright, and that's off. And it goes. So that's in place. Just another reminder that this is a left-handed thread, so when I'm doing this up, it looks like I'm loosening it. Good, I'll just nip it up with the spanner. Doesn't need to be over tight. And then put the chock back into position. Stops it wobbling. Okay, now turn it back on here. Okay, now we'll go inside. The new gas tank is installed in the boot, and the tap is on. So I thought I would show you now inside that there is another isolator here. This is the one that you use on a daily basis when you're travelling around. Sometimes we forget, admittedly, but ideally this should be in the off position when you're travelling. So now I've installed the new gas tank. I can show you. So when it's in line, it's on. And now there we go.
Yay!
We can have cups of teas again.
Yay, cups of tea.